Today, let's do the questions and answers at the end of the poem Paper Boats. Have you tried them? If you haven't, I urge you to do so. Take a pen and a book and write the answers down before you watch this video. You can use this video to help you correct your answers, but if you want to learn English well, you must not copy the answers from this video before even trying to do them yourself. Believe me, I'm an English teacher. I'm Milane, and this channel is dedicated to creating easy and interesting lessons so that you can improve your English in an enjoyable way. If you want help with your lessons so that you can understand them better and improve your English while you do so, then you are in the right place. If you have not already subscribed to English Made Easy, please do so right away. That way, you will not miss out on any of the lessons that I post. You will get notified each time I post new content. Have you watched the video in which I explained the poem Paper Boats and gave a brief summary of the poem as well? If not, please watch that one first before you watch this video. Here is an easy link to it. Alright? If you have watched it, then I welcome you to this video. Let's start with the questions and answers and let's see how many of them you got right. Are you ready? Here we go, Paper Boats by Rabindranath Tagore. So, making connections. This was the first question in the textbook. Complete the following sentences. A. The person speaking in a poem is called the persona. I think the persona is about dash years old because dash. What do you think? How old do you think the persona is? A small baby, 3 years old, 4 years old, 20 years old, 40 years old, 60 years old, what do you think? Well, I think the persona is about 8 to 12 years old. Now, why do I think that? Why do you think that? I'll tell you why I think that. Because he likes playing with paper boats and believes in fairies. Now, if he was less than 8 years old, I don't think he would be able to make a paper boat. So I'm presuming he makes them himself. Considering that, he would have to be at least maybe even 6 or 7 if he's extra bright. And considering that he believes in fairies, I would think that the maximum age that someone would believe in fairies would be 12 years old. But I might be wrong, so you can write whatever answer you think is most correct. But it has to be a child because he likes playing with paper boats and believes in fairies. What about B? The persona floats paper boats filled with dash in the dash stream. Now, this can have only one possible answer. What are the paper boats filled with? Surely flowers. And in the dash stream, running stream. What about C? The persona imagines that the clouds are dash, sent by an unknown dash in the sky to race with the paper boats. What's your first answer there? Boats. Remember, because they spoke about sails, hence he imagined that the clouds were boats and they were sent by an unknown playmate. All right. Here's the next question. Read these lines and answer the questions that follow. In big black letters, I write my name on them and the name of the village where I live. What does them refer to? Why does the persona write his name and the name of his village? When I was explaining the poem to you, I told you all these answers. What does this tell you about the persona? Let's see how many of them you got right. Them refers to the paper boats. In big black letters, I write my name on them. Them, obviously, the paper boats. This is how you write your answer. Them in single inverted comma, just like the question has it. But you start with a capital letter because it's the beginning of a sentence. Them refers to the paper boats. Full stop. B. The persona writes his name and the name of his village on the paper boats, hoping that someone in some strange land will find them and know who he is. Okay, let's try this one. What does this tell you about the persona? What's your answer? What do you think about the person in the poem based on this? What are your thoughts? Here are my thoughts. It seems like the persona wants people to get to know him, or else he wouldn't be writing his name on the board. And I think he also wants people to know where he lives, and hence he writes the name of his village. Don't you think so? Let's go to the next question. Does the persona float his boats often, or does he rarely do this? Which words in the poem gives us the answer to this question? And the fourth one, at night, what dreams does the persona have about his boat? So let's see what your third answer is. The persona floats his boats often. The words day by day tell us that he does so every day. The very first line of the poem. What about the fourth one? Here's the answer. The persona dreams that the fairies of sleep are sailing in his paper boats under the midnight stars, and they have baskets full of dreams. Interesting, isn't it? So, how many of these answers did you get right? Well, there's no problem if you did not get them all right. If you've made any mistakes along the way, please correct them. Now's the time to correct them and learn from your mistakes. So, tell me, was the lesson useful? If it was, do hit that like button and share it with your friends so that they can get any kind of help that they need. If you need any help, do let me know in the comments below. And until we meet again, take care.